The eagle and the crow. The eagle is considered the king of birds. It is impossible to imagine a bird more beautiful than the eagle. His beauty doesn't consist in gaudy colors, like the jay, or a huge train of feathers, like a peacock. The colors of the eagle are a deep yellowish brown. His body is made for strength and action. His eye is lively and piercing. The eagle builds his nest on cliffs in the rock. He is a bird of prey, and his scream is frightening to the animals as he normally hunts and eats. He feeds upon serpents, deer, rabbits, and various other animals, which he spots from a long distance. He then pounces upon them from his elevation in the sky, and carries them away in his claws or talons. A hungry eagle gazed from a distance upon a flock of sheep. With his eye he singled out a lamb, and flapping his wings, came down with immense swiftness, seized the poor animal with his talons, and flew away with him. A crow, who had watched everything, was filled with admiration for the eagle. He thought he would do the same, and show himself off as a bird of spirit. He imitated the king of birds in the flight he had seen him take, and then he landed on the back of an old ram, the leader of the flock. Determined to copy what the eagle had done, he entangled his feet thoroughly in the fleece of the ram, and then spread his wings to fly away with him. He might as well have tried to fly away with the city of London. The shepherd remarked on his situation. He was sorry for the loss of the lamb that the eagle had carried off, but he didn't feel bad for the crow at all. He took the crow in his hand, disentangled his claws from the back of the ram, clipped the crow's wings, and turned him loose in the garden, for the amusement of his children. There happened to be a magpie hanging in a cage by the garden wall. He looked at the crow, and said, as the shepherd's children had taught him to do, "What bird are you?" The crow could not speak, but hung down his head, and thought, "A very little while ago I mistook myself for an eagle, but I now find I am a very silly crow." Pride riseth before the fall, and humility quickly follows. There is nothing I can do to undo what I did. I can only say again how sorry I am to those I let down, and then strive to go forward with a greater sense of humility and purpose, and with gratitude to those who stood with me during a very difficult chapter in my life. David betray us.